Are you connected to the VATSIM network on ground yet?
No. Gotta give me a second, I'm not feeling the best.
Oh,
Gotcha.
hot
There you go.
banner. Cool. I didn't see that before. All right, got the link. Our banner's awesome. Oh, and I
Isn't it?
love those red stripes on the props. That's awesome. Is that the Carenado or is that the default?
That's got to be the default King Air.
I didn't know the default King Air looked that damn good. That's amazing. All right, I got my new stream.
I will try my best to wait patiently for you.
Won't take me long. I don't have much to set up.
Good.
I just gotta get a whole bunch of orange lights to turn off, that's it.
That's not in the
Huh?
movie.
See what?
That's a 200. That's a 200. I
It is a
recognize that.
200. Look at the outside now.
I trained on one of those. It wasn't United though. Higher Power Aviation. Oh, love it. Oh, I love that old Friendly Skies paint too. That's awesome.
This takes forever.
Yeah, but it's worth it.
Almost there. There.
That's the captain sim, right? I think I have the same
Yeah.
one. All right, cool. Yeah, I got the same one.
Except this in here is in P3D, so it looks really cool.
Show up.
Hehehe.
Should we go up to the VATSIM room? So, oh, we're in training. Nobody could get in here, right?
Aztecs simulation. Runway 17 center closed. Taxiway Y closed between Y and high. All high-speed exit taxiways between 17 center and M are closed. Advise on initial contact. You'll have information
Oh,
whiskey.
Newark Airport's ATIS used to sound just like that. It's so creepy.
Dallas Fort Worth International Airport ATIS information whiskey. 235 Zulu. Wind 180 at 11. Visibility 10. 8,000 scattered. Temperature 36. 2.16. Altimeter 29999.
Well,
The
he
visual
ground
approach is
certainly
in
is
use.
trying.
Landing runways 17 left and 18 right. Departing runways 17 right and 18 left notices to airmen. Local traffic
Just make
expect
sure my
runway
headphones are working. Can you
17
guys hear
left.
me?
Squawk mode C
Yes, sir.
taxiways and runways.
Okay.
Aztec
I was
simulation
worried
in
that
use.
tower, with that
Runway
Carlos actually
17
was talking
center
to me, but I
closed.
just couldn't hear him.
Taxiway Y closed between Y and high. All high-speed exit taxiways between 17 center and M closed. Advise on initial contact. You'll have information whiskey. Dallas Fort Worth International Airport ATIS information whiskey. 23530. Wind 180 at 11. Visibility 10. 8,000 scattered.
Yes.
Temperature
How do
36.
you do it?
2.16. Altimeter
There's a what?
29999. Visual approach is in use. Landing runways 17 left and 18 right. Departing runways 17 right.
How do I listen to two frequencies at once in this bird? I know you can, I just haven't figured it out yet.
Yeah. Okay, so move down just a little bit and select COM 2 and COM 1, or if it has both, it should have both. Click on both.
Eh?
I don't know if it's going to let you do it in a sim. I don't know if you're going to listen to two frequencies simultaneously.
I do it in the MD82 all the time. I don't know why I can't do it in this one.
There should be both for VHF. It should say both.
Interesting.
That should do
Well,
it.
there's a both right there.
Yep. Well, you got them both lit now. The other thing you could do is select COM 1 on the left and on COM 2, on the right select COM 2.
Yeah, that's not working out. If I had to guess, it would work like that, but it's not working like that.
Yeah, I'm with you. It should work like that. Yeah.
Like this, the left side would be the captain's side, and the right side would be the first officer's side. And they could split it like that. I would assume that's how that would work.
Yeah, and if it doesn't, you can, yeah, you could do COM 1 on the left on the captains, and on the FOs you could do COM 2.
Yeah, COM 2 on the FO side doesn't even work, like none at all.
Okay.
Because there's 12165, that frequency should work, and it does not work.
They should be fully independent of each other. You should be able to do exactly what you're doing. You should be able to do it.
What are these? Oh, external power.
You able to pull up a 2D version of that?
No, I just tried. Didn't work out.
Okay.
Over ground, American 5201 ready for taxi.
American 5201. When you left, give out a Kilo Zulu Golf Whiskey Foxtrot.
I'm about to call for clearance.
Roger that. I just got
What time
cleared.
is it?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I did not. Actually, you're on ground, right?
I am listening to ground, yes.
Cool.
Taxi via Kilo, Zulu, Golf, Whiskey Foxtrot, runway 18 left, American 5201.
DFW ground Noble 4 enter 2 at the Alpha ramp, requesting IFR clearance to Denver with information whiskey.
Noble 492, request number 2, please stand by.
Roger.
All aircraft on ground frequency, please tune to current ATIS information whiskey so we can have weather clearance ready. Thank you.
DFW ground American 909 for Lima, Sierra Papa Julia Charlie.
American 909 clearance on number 3, please stand by.
I don't really understand it. We reported that we have whiskey.
I sure did. Let me go ahead and take notes of my own flight plan so that way when he starts spitting it back at me, I can write it down and read it back.
Yep, he says expect you're cleared to Denver via the Hudad 2 to the Hudad transition.
No, I'm doing something different.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't have RNAV. I can't do all that cool stuff.
He doesn't
Air
have
Jamaica 167, I have your clearance ready and I'm ready to copy.
He's flying.
Ready to copy, Air Jamaica 167.
Air Jamaica 167, clear to Denver Airport by Hudad 2. Departure Hudad transition then on file. Plan by 2, departure is on 125.02.
I'm gonna mute my mic
Squawk
just in case, guys.
6111,
Roger.
6111.
Roger, clear to Denver, who's at transition, if I instead, on departure, contact 125.02, squawk 6111, Air Jamaica 167.
Air Jamaica 167, read back correct. Call me our push is started. Expect runway 18 for departure. Advise you have information.
Roger, have information whiskey with intellect, Air Jamaica 167.
One 3.1. Wow, that's a strong signal. It's already working. 285. Is that one independent? Yes, it is. I wonder if it works independently like it should. 117.6.
Number 492, I have a question for you.
Go ahead for 492.
Number 492, the 9 departure is a non-RNAV departure. I was wondering if you can accept an RNAV departure as your sequence may be delayed.
I am unable RNAV 10732.
Roger, stand by. Let me go ahead and urge this tower.
Will do. I feel sorry for these controllers. When I come in with this old equipment, I tell them unable like every 2 seconds.
Oh yeah.
127. I don't think 127 is going to work out. But this might get it to work. 127 plus 180 equals 307.
For some reason, everyone seems to be floating about 40 to 50 feet above the ground for me. Must be the my orbit altitude correction.
Megan 492, is your claims ready to your copy?
Bless me. I heard American just then, right?
You can just say again for 492.
Sure. Say again for 492?
No, 492, I have your clearance ready to actually, clearance at 1052. American 5201, contact tower on 126.55.
Contact tower 126.55. Good night. Thank you.
You tried.
Oh, yeah. I don't even feel sorry for myself. I did it to myself, picking the old equipment.
Every time.
I hope Denver stays online.
Me too.
They've been on for an hour 20.
Noble 492, your clearance ready to copy.
492, ready to copy.
492, sorry about that. In your clear to Air Force Flight Coyote 9 departure, Papa November Hotel, transition then as filed. I'm so sorry. Noble 492, I would amend. Sorry.
What did he say?
He said he has an amendment to make. I was writing, my pen was flying and everything.
Have you considered using a plane that has RNAV?
I have considered it, yes, but it's just no fun. I like doing it this way.
Noble 492, so sorry about that. I have your clearance ready again. As I copy.
492, it's okay. We're ready to copy. I shouldn't be so hard on you with my equipment.
No, tower gave me a little bit of trouble. Noble 492, you are clear to Denver Airport by AOD 9 departure. PNH transition, then file. Climb and maintain 10,000. Expect flight level 32010 minutes after departure. Departure is on 125.02, squawk 1307.
Interesting.
Cleared to Denver International Airport as filed using the Coyote 9 departure, the Papa November Hotel transition, then as filed. Climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect flight level 32010 minutes after departure. And departure frequency is 125.02, squawk 1307 for Noble Flight 492.
Noble 492, read that correct? Start at your own discretion. Expect for runway 18 left. And we have current information yesterday at Dallas Fort Worth.
Push and start at own discretion. Current information is now X-ray. Expect 18 left. Noble 492. I think we all handled that rather well.
I think you did what you could.
Dallas Ground, good evening, UPS 319 requesting IFR to Atlanta, please.
UPS 319er, stand by, your number 2 for your clearance.
I'm standing by UPS 3.
American 2489. I heard clearance ready at Red Smash Coffee.
Ready, copy, 2489.
American 2489 cleared Los Angeles Airport via WestJet to departure safety condition that are filed. Claim by SID, departures on 1.55, squawk 6032.
Go to LA West 62, Psych 2502, block 6032, 2489.
Heavy, that's correct. Pushing charge. Discretion. Expect runway 18 left for departure. Advise we have current information.
50 will call taxi to 18 left. 49.
Dallas Ground, good evening. American 1114, looking to copy IFR over to Memphis. Memphis with X-ray.
American 1114, stand by your clearance number 2 after UPS. Mobile 494, are you ready for your taxi clearance?
Number 494, roger. We were just waiting for 492 to get his clearance done.
494, runway 18 left, taxi right. Kilo, Zulu, Golf, Whiskey Foxtrot.
Roger, taxi 18 left via Kilo, Zulu, Golf, Whiskey Foxtrot.
Stand by, I'm gonna text from my NCO. Nicholas Olina to EPV Training Board. That's not my NCO. Oh, that my NCO is the one after that. Cool.
Fourth Ward Ground, Air Jamaica 167, ready, taxi.
Weapons draw at 04.
Air Jamaica 161.
Nice.
PUP squawk mode mode chart.
Joe, you still at it?
Roger that, squawk 1 Charlie, Air Jamaica 167.
Air Jamaica 167, once you have squawk mode Charlie, the runway
I'm
18
here,
left,
brother. I'm
taxi
here.
via
I'm here.
Golf, Whiskey Fox.
Alright.
I just have my microphone muted, so I don't want to interrupt with anything.
Roger,
Oh,
166,
you're not no
Fox,
bother to
Air
us.
167.
No, if I accidentally open it, I don't want to get in the way.
DFW ground, Noble 492 at the Alpha ramp, ready to taxi.
Noble 492, please squawk mode Charlie.
Squawk mode Charlie 492. I know I did that. I am.
Noble 492, once you have squawk mode Charlie, left, please follow the envoy 494 line.
Follow the company Noble 492.
Air Jamaica 167, again, before taxi, please make sure you're talking about Charlie.
I'll taxi extra slow so you can catch up to me a little bit.
Roger that, squawk 1 Charlie.
UPS 319, I have your clearance ready, advise alright.
UPS 319, ready to copy.
You've got the
UPS
scenery for this, don't you?
Clear to Atlanta Airport by airport to departure for transition then at 5. I'm by SID. Departure is on 125.02.
What's that, Mike?
Squawk
You've got scenery for
6324.
DFW, don't you?
I do not have the scenery for DFW, actually.
Uh-oh, I might be following you through grass here in a second.
Roger, clear to Atlanta via the Fork 2 departure, Fork transition, Venice filed, climb via SID. Departure, I believe, will be on 13265, 6324 in the box for UPS 319.
UPS 319 departure has actually just been closed. Attention all aircraft, departure will be on 1325. And UPS 319, route back is correct, push and start at your own discretion, advising read.
Almost missed my turn there.
Roger, push and start at my discretion. We'll be expecting, I believe, runway 18 left for departure for UPS 319.
UPS 319, attaching negative, expect runway 1.
Roger, expecting 17 right for departure, UPS 319.
I missed that view.
Dallas, Worthwood, ground is United 1824.
Hey, Toast, kill the rabbit.
I'll do that.
Sir, your transmission's too low. Can you please say again? 1824.
United 1824, clearance.
Still not sure. Kill the rabbit.
Number 2,
Turn off your
after
strobes. Are you lost?
14, speed and 5.
No, I'm not.
Okay,
I'm just
1824.
going the way that he told me to.
that's the weird route then.
All aircraft, regional approach is on at 125.02. New controller is on at 0.02. Air Jamaica 167, can you please squawk mode Charlie? If you are unaware, please direct message me.
Air Jamaica 17, squawking over Charlie.
Ooh, I hope my scenery works through here. There's a little bridge up here.
Rolling.
Noble Company built aircraft, please give way to Air Jamaica 167. Flight 738 on your left.
Give way to Air Jamaica on the left.
Roger,
492.
giving way to aircraft on left.
Both of us at the same time, eh?
In Noble 492, it actually seems like you are not squawking mode Charlie either. Can you please squawk mode Charlie?
492, we're squawking mode Charlie. You want us to recycle it or something?
Noble 492, I'm going to give you another squawk frequency. And then after that, if you could please squawk mode Charlie again.
Will do.
Noble 492, can you squawk 2611?
2611, Noble 492.
Thank you, Noble 492. Noble Company, please continue tech follow Air Jamaica on your right.
Roger, follow Air Jamaica. Full 494.
I was squawking mode Charlie, but I wasn't squawking a squawk code. That's why he couldn't find me.
Forward ground, American 2489, heavy ready,
Whoops.
tank, 2 and 1 left.
On aircraft standby. Air Jamaica 167, Nobles 494, and Noble 492. Please contact departure on 125.02 for your tower clearance. I don't need a response back. Thank you.
Roger, Blaine Tower. Have a good evening. Air Jamaica 167.
What part of no response do you not get?
Right.
You see, I'm not going to do what you were doing, because there's pavement there,
Aircraft calling for taxi instruction.
but it's not painted.
2489 heavy, right back to 20 left.
Sorry about cutting you off early. American 2439 heavy. Fire runway 18 left. Taxi via Golf. Whiskey Golf.
Golf and Whiskey Golf. 2489 heavy.
What was the frequency he gave us?
12502, I think.
Okay, 12502. That makes more sense.
That's obviously not working.
Noble 49.
Roger, 494, we have you.
494 heavy, runway 18 left line forward.
Line up and wait, runway 18 left.
Aircraft EPVA Airport Information Hotel, Scratch, EPVA altimeter 2000.
User entered air channel.
Welcome.
Hey.
Welcome back, Sky.
Man, I am cutting 180. It's quick for Comcast.
Man, you sound like you're speaking through bubbles.
Sounds like Viper.
Regional departure 492 with you holding short of
Am I any better?
18 left on Foxtrot.
18 left.
We'll 492 regional departure out of there. Air Jamaica 167 radar contact, get out through there.
Air Jamaica 167, flight level 3000.
Jamaica 167 radar contact is 3,100. Proceed direct, Sarah, Honda 1817,000.
Going 17000, Air Jamaica.
There, now the flight clear. Now
Air
we're
Jamaica
about to leave,
167
eh?
clear direct, Sparrow.
So that goes to heading, because we're getting vectors, right? Getting vectors? Yeah, we're getting vectors. Oh, that's...
Is that what you get with a Navigraph subscription?
Yes.
Okay, I'm subscribing.
So with the Navigraph charts, oh my god, it's amazing.
Yeah, I gotta have that.
You're looking at the taxi diagram right now?
Yeah, I was watching the departure. I was like, oh, I need that.
American 2049,
Even though I don't
regional
have
departure.
RNAV, if I'm flying something that doesn't have an FMC, I can still do, I can create RNAV with 2 VORs using that.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's impressive. Yeah.
Noble flight 494 heavy RNF, default wind
Well, that's what
17010
an
and
RNAV
18
does.
left, everything
You
else.
generate a waypoint using 2 VOR radios that intersect, and it just becomes a live radio, a live.
Say again, 494?
494 on
for
at V-Park,
GPS
wind
and RAM.
17010, may 18 left, clear for pickup.
Clear for takeoff, level 494.
I wonder why this plane doesn't have strobes on it.
So I'm not too far behind. I can still catch up.
We're not even off the ground yet.
LT. Oh, you're
No strobes.
odd, but I wish Rex HD airports made the runway hold short taxiway signs and all that stuff on the actual surfaces. They don't.
This isn't Rex, this is add-on.
Oh, what add-on is that?
I think it's FS Dream Team.
Okay, and that's for FSX as well, right?
Yep.
I haven't flown the Captain since '73. I can't even tell you how long.
American
it's been.
2049 heavy over
I've
1 left on board.
I've got to get audio added into the
This guy just... This guy just let the American in front of me.
Seeing as what kind of set out there.
Double flight 494 radar contact, Alpha TGV.
That is beautiful though.
What's he saying there?
I don't know what he said. After departure, contact something. I think. Don't quote me on it. Hey Joe, is this autopilot, the Sperry system, similar to what you had when you were training?
Similar, but no. Ours was more. You had control over the vertical speed. You couldn't dial in an altitude until we got to the 200. Once you hit a button to hold altitude, it found the nearest either 1,000 or 500.
And Noble
or near,
494,
but the needle was near when
the
you hit it,
altitude you're
and it
currently
held that.
leaving. So like if you're leaving 10,000,
You could have a heading, you could
11,000,
slave
maybe
it to nav
8,100, 2 feet.
Oh,
slave it to an
we're
ADL.
currently leading flight level
I have to look closer at what you got, but that's what we had in the 100.
Okay, Noble flight 494 contact to 10,700. Proceed to right, correction, climb maintain
They used to
170,000.
be TCAS and weather for us.
climb maintain 17,000.
Well, this is
Level
weather, actually.
494.
Ah, okay, good. Then that's a good model.
Gotta wait for it to turn on. Takes a bit.
And Noble flight 494,
Sky, I could barely hear
confirm
you.
we're talking to departure, you're already back to miles off course, so you should have gone right.
Roger, sorry, I thought you told me to maintain heading 175.
Nah, it's
Turning course.
Noble flight 494, just proceed right there.
Proceed direct Barham. Level 49.
There we go.
American 2049 show about the delay on it. Vaughn 1010, may 18 for takeoff.
Airline team, take off my left.
Make 167 contact, Fort Worth Center 132.65.
I was just following his instructions.
132.165,
Right.
here's Jamaica 167.
That's how they get you. Ooh. Passengers might have been mad at me for that. No hot coffee.
Uh-oh.
Look at that guy
Level
go.
flight 494.65.
Oh, no way! The runway awareness system lit up.
494 for what?
Roger, contact center at 132.5.
You saw that, didn't you, Joe? The red lights on the runway turned on?
Yep, I sure did.
That was cool. I've never seen that, not even in real life.
Taxiway lights are still off. Yeah, that's cool.
American 20, contact on routine
That really is so
167,000.
beautiful. I love how your landing lights are lighting up the side there.
Does this guy even know I exist?
Yeah, I don't know. He flew an American 787 in front of you about 10 minutes ago, didn't he?
Regional departure, Noble 492, holding short of 18 left on Foxtrot. Requesting
Flight
takeoff.
492, runway 18 left on board.
Line up and wait, runway 18 left, Noble Flight 492. Yeah! I am about tired of these throttle quadrants. You see this every time!
Did we lose a Rob?
I don't think so.
American 2489, clear direct, Rabbit.
Quick Rabbit, that's 2489.
It's a small world after all.
Sorry, I keep on muting myself. I'm just having a hard time hearing them for some reason.
Are you in the air toast?
Holy smokes, he just cut out a bunch of my route.
I could have cut an engine down as long as I've been sitting.
While you're still sitting at the
American 2489, contact full center
threshold?
132.65 unit.
I'm on the runway now.
3265, right, 2489.
kind of crazy. Wonder why they're taking so long.
Center must be stacked up.
Can only guess.
I love giving guys the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he is just messing up, but hey, let's blame it on center. Center's stacked up, yeah. That was a heavy though. I can get off before the heavy, but if I don't, he might be concerned about my wake turbulence, maybe. Oh, TCAS. There is TCAS in here. Oh, yeah, that thing is TCAS. How?
Of course it's TCAS.
Huh. And there it is. There's the little dots. It is TCAS.
Noble Flight
Oh,
490
cool.
service of the way the departure of the runway kind of got a little bit of a mess there, but on that correction, on departure, flight 240, weighing 7010, and 18 left, clear for takeoff.
After departure, fly heading 240, clear for takeoff, 18 left, normal flight 492. And no problem on the way, it's fine.
Oh. They're really milking that departure for you, huh?
Yeah, I forgot to just keep this mic on.
Oh, nice engine sounds.
Dallas departure and good after good evening. American 1114 is holding short runway 17 right, ready to go.
American 114 control departure, good evening. Full one for the right traffic on the, I have literally no idea what he's doing at this point, so I'm just going to hold you there for safety concerns.
Yeah, it's no problem. I do have him in sight.
Alright, he thinks he's going, I guess he's flying up, he says he's flying up the runway right, he's flying up the 17 right now, so, give me a minute.
Sure, no problem. We'll wait for him to figure out the stuff too. It's all good for 1114.
Double flight 492 radar contact, you know,
We're leaving 4,000 right now, flight 492.
Double flight 493 radar contact, engage, we're down, we're going to proceed with Sarah, climb and maintain 47 down.
Proceed to make Clara, climb and maintain 17,000, flight 492. I think.
And double flight 492, clear direct Sarah.
Clear direct Farah, flight 492. Clear direct, Farah.
You could do that as long as it's directly off of VOR. There you go.
American 114, runway 17 right, line of voice.
Line of 1114.
Double flight 492, contact Silver Center 133.65.
Say the frequency again for 492.
132.65. 132.65 for Silver Center.
132.65, double 492. Good night.
Ooh.
Fort Worth Center, Noble 492, passing 10.5 for 17,000.
Noble flight 492, 475, stand climb level 230.
Climb and maintain flight level 230, Noble flight 492.
Noble flight 492, clear direct, panhandle.
Clear directs panhandle, Noble flight 492.
You on the ground yet?
Yeah, he's up. Micro's up.
Awesome.
It's coming through 10.7. Wish there was a way I could use that phone.
Right?
This would be so much easier if it was.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. Radar on there, seriously.
I wonder what multiplayer capabilities technically has. I would be surprised if that was something that they did not include. What they can investigate.
Yeah.
Noble flight 492, verify your direct, scan, pop into the hotel.
Yeah, I was trying to be quiet.
Stand by 492. 492, we don't have panhandle.
Noble flight 492,
Yeah.
verify. Yeah, verify your direct panhandle. That was the instruction.
We don't have panhandle yet, but we can get you direct to Childress.
Gotcha, you're playing whiskey, okay. Stand by.
He just realized I'm whiskey.
You're on the Coyote departure?
Affirmative, Noble flight 492.
Whiskey? Oh, you're
Equipment code whiskey.
You can go direct, Gabby, you said?
Direct Scabby, Noble flight 492. We can do that. 13.1.
Okay, can you do, Childress or no?
We'll give Childress a listen, and we'll tell you in about 15
That's
seconds.
because we have a bad connection.
17.6.
By the way, you filed for a
Even
prop
on
on
the
the
ear,
departure,
for some reason,
give you a heads
there's
up.
bubbles.
Say again for 492.
Have you tried turning it
Yeah,
off?
492, you filed for a prop only departure.
Couple
Just wanted to
times.
give you a heads up. Future reference.
Oh. I'm sorry.
That's fine, don't worry about it. Just for future reference, then after life, send you the award, for the work on departure.
Okay, at the current time we can't do Childress either, but we can still go direct Scabby.
Yeah, that's fine. Level 192 for the caddy.
Clear direct Scabby, Noble 492. 285, 113.1. Oh, that's cool. You looking at this, Joe, right?
Yes, sir.
Level 5492, contact 135.75 tonight.
135.75. Good night. DFW Center, normal flight 492 with you. We are direct Scabby.
Level flight 492 for 10 good afternoon. Climb maintain flight level 320.
Climb and maintain flight level 320, flight 492. Okay. My airplane's doing a terrible job at finding this localizer. I might have to do it myself. Wait for it. It's gonna do it. I think it's got it. Pull up my... This is the part of the flight where I sit back and read my pilot handbook of aeronautical knowledge, because I'm a nerd.
No, I'm kidding. It just reminded me of Revenge of the Nerds when you said that.
Yes.
It's a nerd! That was a good movie. That's it, like, pretty. Yeah, I like this rival.
Hold up, center. Jamaica 17 request permission to approach 59.
Jamaica 137, I'm just let me know when you're back.
Denver's still online. We're in luck.
Yeah, I was looking at that. Joe, if you were still on the fence of whether or not to get the Snapchat charts, definitely worth it. Like, those Jefferson charts are beautiful.
Fort Worth Center, good evening. 1114, passing flight level 220 for 230.
American 1114 Fort Worth Center, good afternoon, climb maintain, Fox 0.
350, 1114.
Toast, is it a bit bumpy for you yet?
No. It's smooth as glass for me up here.
Funny.
And I got active skies and everything.
There's a convective SIGMET
Aircraft front chicken.
that we're about to fly into. Probably when we both go on the Unicom.
That's 167 back on controls.
Roger.
I'm just saying, I posted a picture of what I'm looking at. I rarely see it that clear on the active skies.
Right. Oh, toast.
Having the ultra widescreen format is really nice too.
I might actually get to hear my altitude alert this time. Any second now.
Any second.
Here it is.
See if I can't push Puppy to Mach 0.87. I never understood, well, I always begin with, I never understood why there's a speed limit with Mach 1. But then I always think about it for a quarter second and realize the obviousness of the answer. It sounds like some people wire brush to your wing box.
Well, I sound like that.
More so than that? It's weird because it hit you so suddenly.
It's not like I haven't had the same motion from Disney.
We'll flight 195 is my estimate for the North Alpha 50 Center, not online, other service terminated for change.
Frequency change approved.
Double four. I'm just going to stay on because I want to listen to you.
Alright.
And there's a lot of American Airlines on that set.
Mobile flight 490 are usable direct Panhandle Papa November Hotel.
Stand by for that. I'll check.
Roger.
Speaking Speaking of which, Joe, Micro had a good idea earlier, where if there's a way that we can give VA credit for VATSIM flights, that would be pretty darn.
I have been talking to Dan and Audie about that because I think that
492,
anybody
we
who
can
flies on
go
VATSIM
direct to
should be
Panhandle.
given credit for that. And we're trying to work out a
Level
way.
flight 492, that's fantastic. Okay.
We're actually trying to figure out a way to get to do that.
Did I hear proceed direct to Panhandle?
Affirmative.
Alright, proceed direct to Panhandle, level 492. Thank you.
And he had me transition away from his frequency way early. I'm still in his airspace. You think there's any guides about that in the forums or something like that? For VAFF? Or VATSIM forums as well. There's gotta be some information
There's
out
gotta
there.
be something.
Okay, I know you guys was talking about, you know what was going on?
I was just mentioning how you thought of the idea of getting VA credit for VATSIM flights. Because man, that would be
176 is a
so
match.
fun.
The flight stop cookies for off 1 minute. Change it there for today.
Yeah, sure would. I'd probably never fly a VA flight again.
I'd still do VA flights for like overnight credit and stuff like that. I heard something about this point, and if you said you were signing off for the night, I bid thee a good night. If not, then points for you.
I finally got the Childress VOR
Oh yeah?
after long and last.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh yeah. All right, Cal.
Oh, put in the place.
Actually, I can get wind off this, can't I? poor thing.
Isn't it the truth?
User entered your channel.
Welcome back.
I don't know, maybe that cycle did a little bit better.
It's better. It's not amazing, but it's much better. You're not through bubbles. You sound like you're speaking through an undulating tube of various thicknesses. That's a good. I like that word, undulating.
Yes, goes well with vacillating as well.
Vacillating
Sinusoidal.
and undulating.
Yeah.
Anti-racist.
A vacillating tube sounds more along the lines of something that you'd find in an old toy store.
Adult almost got cut out, so it sounded like a vacillating tube is something you found in a toy store. So that's why Toys R Us went out of business.
They weren't selling it.
I got roughly a 36 knot headwind.
Oh, it started in Miami.
Somehow, my
In Kennedy.
my throttle quadrant is
Fort
allowing
Worth
the
Center, UPS 319 with you,
throttle
16,000 for
controls
330.
to slide up, which is causing me to almost like overspeed here.
It's UPS 319 for Center, good afternoon, maintain Alpha 310. Caller maintain 310, UPS 3.
Wonder if I take the friction all the way off, if it'll just sit right there. Maybe it will.
Level 549, do you usually west to the northwest be fabulous Albuquerque Center? It's unfortunately not online. Your radar services are terminated and frequency change approved. Have a good flight.
Frequency change approved. We'll switch over to Unicom. Have a nice
Absolutely
day.
Fabulous. Butylation.
American 2489, you are as well leaving our space to the southwest. The Albuquerque Center is not online. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Yeah.
Well, since no one's controlling me, and I would in real life be connected to the center, I'm just going to request a flight level change to a higher altitude.
489, leaving our space to the west. Albuquerque Center offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Yeah.
These blasted volume knobs don't work either.
Dang it! I don't know what I'm doing. Because I have a subscription to Jet Charts. I get the paper ones. It's $171 a year.
Holy smokes. Yeah,
this is amazing because
cheaper
it's like the
and
whole
better.
world. And yeah, and it's on my Google Chromebook, my laptop, and on my phone. There's an app for it on my phone. I'm in love, right?
I like to pull them up on my
It's absolutely
iPad.
fabulous.
Fabulous. Yes.
Guess who just went offline?
What's that?
Guess who just went offline?
Denver.
Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me, Denver.
Denver Center. And Denver Approach.
Oh, what?
Do you want to divert to Aspen?
Sausages. You know what? Sure, let's divert Aspen. Let me get Aspen. The kick Aspen.
Sure don't have much.
Neither does Wichita.
They got an 8,000-foot runway. Telluride's got a tower.
Commander, take you for a look.
What's up?
There's a visual approach called Roaring Fork. Visual 15. And look at this. Wow.
You're talking about Telluride, correct?
Climbing through,
Talking about
with
Aspen.
you climbing through
Oh, okay.
125,000.
Kilo Alpha Sierra Echo.
Let's do Aspen since it has approaches. Either way.
User in your channel timed out. Over.
I'm concerned about landing in Aspen. I might not be able to take off from Aspen.
1596, 4% gas burning. What altitude were you given as your top hour of altitude grade climb? The approach is fine there.
We were going up to 2,300.
Well, no, I'm asking you have filed 230, I understand that. What altitude did approach give you at the top of your
Aspen
climb?
has an 8,000-foot runway.
They told me to go
Yeah.
up to 15,000.
It'd be enough.
But do you
Alright,
know
thank you for telling me that, American. 15
your
minutes,
field
climbing
elevation
320. I mean, correction,
Yeah.
230.
is
Up to
8,000 feet?
230, American.
And their density altitude right now is probably pretty high. Because it's summer.
The field elevation is actually only 7,800 feet.
Alright, Mr. Optimistic.
Oh, let's make sure we get it right here.
I like how on the hotspots on that, they just circle every single taxiway that enters into the only runway that's there.
Right.
All right, yeah, I'm down for it. Let's divert to Aspen.
Ooh, yeah, it is warm. And pretty high pressure there.
I mean, high pressure's good.
Yeah.
Center United 8. Or
There's a pretty big
18, 24%, get after on maintain level 230.
temperature dew point spread, so It's probably not too humid there.
The maintain flight level.
Maybe we can get out.
1834.
Maybe.
Oh, sorry, that's up to 360.
I'm gonna try and shoot for the RNAV 33.
First taken, 1824.
RNAV Foxtrot 33.
Yeah, 1824 comment cancel out from 360.
Make a sure flight level 360 restriction. 1824.
But man, that roaring fork approach just looks awesome.
Totally.
You want to see the roaring fork?
Aspen's just gone offline.
User entered your channel. Over.
Alrighty, hold 1 second. There's the roaring fork approach.
Hey, Aspen's gone offline.
I see.
User in your channel timed out. Over.
Tried to load up the picture and died. Denver has absolutely nothing now.
User entered your channel. Over.
We could divert due east and go to Oklahoma City.
Maybe. You want to?
I think that's currently our only real VATSIM fun time.
Alright. I'm just about tired of my throttle sliding forwards on me.
Not the only thing you're tired of sliding forward up on you.
Now, if that was sliding forward, he wouldn't be too bad. Joe.
Yes, sir.
From JFK to San. Did you mind if I do the gear up here down that way and get at least a somewhat overnight route in? Or would you care if I put in for 704 Juliet from New York, from JFK to like Hong Kong and back?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. I don't see what the problem is.
Asking permission before I do that for myself.
Oh, yeah, go ahead, put it in, man, put it in. Yeah, absolutely. That's gonna make us some money. Yeah, put it in, bro. Oh, I'm in tears with this 737-200, man. Oh, just so beautiful.
All these arrivals are RNAV except for the Goalie 2 arrival by the looks of it.
Uh-oh.
Just if you're looking at the Navigraph charts.
this next guy, I'm sorry.
Sorry. I was going to say, except I'm going to go for the Camet 3 RNAV arrival. Was it Cami? I'm not sure.
It's the Chamois 3. You get 2 of them if you buy one. You get 7 free.
Wow.
If this next guy goes offline, I think I'm gonna practice some more emergency procedures.
Quitter.
Have you ever had a migraine and tried to fly on VATSIM?
Have you ever had a migraine?
Well, I hope it's a migraine. I hope it's not still complications from getting beat up by a table.
Well, I hope it's a migraine.
I know migraines regularly. They're called teenagers. If you've forgotten, I have 4 of them.
Why did you get beat up by a table?
You never heard?
No.
Oh, no. You gotta hear this story. So. Okay. So, we were rearranging the office, and, stories are hard to tell with a headache. I was rearranging the office, and I took the table, a really big office table with, like, the one that you set on top of the cabinets, and it just stays there. I took it and I leaned it up against the wall, and then I got into one of the bottom shelves of that cabinet and started organizing it. And I guess somehow I bumped the cabinet, or the shelf, or the table or whatnot, and the table went from leaning against the wall all the way almost down to the floor where I was at, and hit me right smack in the back of the head. It knocked me short a few inches.
Why were you on the floor?
Organizing a cabinet.
Ah. Ow.
Yeah, ow, that's right.
Well, I hope you turned out okay.
Yeah, I don't think I'm dying. Which is a good thing.
I would disagree with your assessment that you're not dying. Just every second you live shows you're 1 second closer to death.
Fair.
Speaking of not dying, my sister texted me, and I better text her back before she thinks I'm dying.
Looks like we can expect runway 17. Left and right.
Do I want to do Hong Kong or do I want to do Narita? Hong Kong, Narita.
Narita.
That's what I was thinking.
Will someone who has the X-32 or any decent system to fly an airplane with send me a link to your system or your setup so that I can get something a little more better.
You're not happy with your setup?
I hate it. I'm a really hands-off, let the trim fly the airplane kind of guy. And when I have to turn on the autopilot because my stick won't stand still, it kind of irks my nerves a little bit. I have to move my stick about half an inch to get any response out of the flight simulator. Like right now, Joe can probably see because I'm streaming. I'm moving my stick around in a circle that's about an inch wide.
You have the autopilot on.
Yeah, I do have the autopilot on. But look at how much it's moving the yoke. Not much.
You have the autopilot on. Turn the autopilot off.
Joe, Watch what happens when I move the yoke with the autopilot on. The yoke moves just fine.
And it doesn't disconnect?
Nope. It only turns heading select to heading hold. That's all it does. And if you're using altitude hold, it goes from altitude hold to pitch hold.
Micro.
Uh-huh.
The sensitivity of the X52. You've got the double leaf springs sitting on the bottom, just like with the regular one. And I'm barely touching it, and I'm already showing like that sensitivity and all the way up. You know, I'll just put a little pressure on it, and it'll just
I'm fine with it being sensitive. I just want it, if I move it, for it to do something. And it to do the same thing every time I move it. Because there's also this thing where I could put my stick in one spot, and then I can let it go and move it to a different spot. And then I can let it go and move it back to the same spot I had it the first time, and it moves the yoke to a completely different spot.
I swear, these tower guys are just trying to run away from us.
Who's gone now?
Oklahoma City Tower just went offline.
Okay, that's fine.
So, in the bottom TeamSpeak is a link with the X52 Pro, and you know, 2 out of 4 pilots in this room use it, and love it.
I've been kind of torn between the X52 and if I want to splurge on the Warthog.
You can't use the Warthog in FSX, just so you know.
Really?
Yeah, I tried it. Can't plug in. It doesn't recognize 2 different USB ports. I had it once and tried that. Was sorely and bitterly disappointed.
Oh, that is a shame.
Micro?
Yeah,
I told him.
And
The funny
micro,
thing
my
is-
control stick. Go ahead, Tony.
I was going to say the
Micro?
funny thing is
You just
is
filled
that
both your engines.
I know.
DFW only has ground right now.
I was going to say, I was going to suggest before you could turn around, but I wasn't sure if they were going to stay online. If Denver had already gone off, it's earlier by Denver.
Yeah, Denver went off first. We were initially heading there.
Ooh, score right there.
Oh? Shame it has such crappy reviews.
Watch crap reviews. The 4 reviews that it has on Newegg.
Yeah.
One of them was a purchasing problem. One of them is because they don't know how to download plugins and updates.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
It's so quiet in the cockpit now.
Yeah, that happens. All of a sudden, it starts to sound like a moving sim.
Where are you off to right now, Micro?
Directly underneath me, it looks like about a 3,000-foot runway, and I'm about to stop on it.
Yeah, you can do it, Nat.
Looking for a longer one, though. But 3,000 foot's fine. I mean, heck, there's a road right there I can stop on, too. Being the Texas Panhandle, Wouldn't surprise me if there was no power poles, no stoplights, nothing. Not even a car.
Amazon has much better reviews.
If you get it from B&H, you could send it back, no questions asked, if you don't like it.
Ooh, but here's the question. No engine, no hydraulics, no brakes. $3,000 feet with no brakes? What are you going on about, Joe?
Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. It sounds like a nightmare up there.
Sounds like what my airplane's about to sound like if I don't stop on the runway, yeah?
Yeah, I'm still, we're still waiting to come in onto the, onto the glide slope. I'm on the localizer and it's still yelling at me, glide slope.
I've been looking long and hard and I don't see a better place to land, so I'm going to take that little bitty short runway and turn it into an international airport.
That's good. I'm still going to Oakland City using the arrival that I earlier planned.
Hope I don't put holes in the runway. If I touch down nice and soft, I might not. Hey, but if I tear up the runway, I stop quicker.
Yeah, no drag.
There's always that.
Wonder if I can fire up the APU. Probably could. Eh? I hear it.
Sure you could.
That'll give me some hydraulics. Well, it'll give me electricity, which will in turn give me hydraulics.
Yeah, I hear it coming.
There it is. It's on the rise.
I would say that VATSIM's flights are not as leisurely as VA flights by any stretch of the word, but they are heck of fun. Looks like Skyscraper came up with some routes.
San Juan, Kennedy, Kennedy to Narita, Narita to Honolulu, Honolulu to San Juan.
Round robin.
It's looking good. That happens to you in real life. The hardest part is staying patient. As long as you can stay patient, you can do it.
What's that?
When you're way up and you're gonna glide into some place to land from, say, cruising altitude, the hardest part is staying patient. A lot of people try to rush down, and then they realize, uh-oh, I'm too low and I'm not gonna make it, or I'm too fast and I'm gonna overshoot. You got to stay patient all the way down. I'm watching micro. Looking good.
User in your channel timed out. Over.
That's more like it.
That's looking good. Speed brakes armed. Gear
Yep.
down. Doors armed.
Didn't quite make it.
Nice. What'd you get on the landing rate? That's beautiful, man.
Yeah, I don't know what the landing rate was, but I hope it was soft because I touched down in the soft part of the field.
Well, that's all right. That'd help. That would have helped slow you down. And I know for a fact you could put one of those down on a 1,500-foot runway. About 1,200 feet is all you need to stop one of those things. They're really not that big if you think about it, compared to like a 777 or whatever. I was able to put a DC-9 down in the sim in my home airport, Lincoln Park, when it was only 2,000 feet long. I only used about half the runway. The same thing with the 73400.
Nice.
User entered your channel. Over.
Hey.
I mean, yeah, they would have had to have taken it apart in order to get it out, but yeah, passengers would have lived, and that's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
Is Kazzy in the room? Did I just hear somebody come into the room?
That
It's
was
Surfer
Surfer
playing
coming
it
back.
wrong.
Oh, okay, welcome back, Sky.
Ethernet Pong.
Yes, yes. They're doing something and they're turning it off and back on again.
Well, one of these is the battery. Is it that one? No, I don't think so.
It's really hard.
That
I'm just
one?
making
No.
a few good jokes.
That one? No. That one? Yes! No. There. Ta-da!
Now you go back to the galley, you find yourself a beer, you wait for the FAA and the NTSB to come.
Right? Hey, I touched down on the soft part of the grass, so I didn't put a hole in their runway.
And they appreciate that.
So that's how it works.